What is one piece of advice you would give to a freshman?
Say, be involved with as much as possible. That way you get to meet new people. Also, you never know like who you're gonna wind up being friends with. So just try to expand. I'd say.
Make a lot of friends and don't be afraid to talk to people.
Time runs fast, so use all your time. Yeah.
Freshman year counts, so do well your first year.
To a freshman.
Definitely study, but don't study too much.
Fun, dude. I mean, it goes by really quick, and you should enjoy your time here.
Don't take anything too seriously. It's all.
Take it one step at a time, because as soon as you know, you're done.
Get involved with school activities.
Yeah. Study hard because it'll all pay off. It'll all pay off senior year when you get into a good school.
What has been your favorite memory of Methacton?
My favorite memory of Methacton is when Swords fell down the hill freshman year.
Freshman year English class, had a loaded class. We would almost never go. We would just join gym classes.
The student section.
Fondest memory, definitely Mr. Methacton, 100%. You know, that was a lot of fun. I was with everyone. It was a good time. Probably just enjoying senior year with all my peers.
Yeah, I think just hanging out with all our friends.
We won PAX for soccer. That's got to be it.
I think this year's post-prom, it was so much fun, and I stayed the whole time, and I had a blast.
Definitely the people, just definitely seeing my friends every day and just seeing people that I don't see in a while. So I won't see these people ever again probably. So.
Is there anyone you want to give a shout out to at Methacton?
In Methacton, I'm going to give a shout out to my boy, Mr. Lee. Best chemistry teacher out there. Give a shout out to myself. I'm one of the best students in the school. I'm just gonna make my point. I am the best student in this school.
I'd probably shout out Jason Walsh.
Why Jason Walsh?
He's very well known in our school, especially outside of school.
Shout out Mr. Cardillo. Mr. Kernan is great. A lot of the teachers here are great.
I'd shout out Shrion's right here. He's been my day one since 7th grade, so not my day one, but.
Mr. Cardillo. That's my man right there, Mr. Cardillo. And Coach Ranieri.
Shout out Mrs. Palmer, Mrs. Griffith, and Mr. Walton. Love y'all.
Oh yeah, and Miss Griffith.
My math teacher, Mrs. Messer, I love you.
Shout out Mr. Ranieri.
Mr. Ranieri, Mr. Lamp, who else?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Lamploo, bro.
Miss Nastasi.
Miss Murray.
Miss Kaplan.
Yeah. So.
Cardillo.
Mr. Walton.
Shout out Mr. Coons, even though he's not with us this year. He's a king.
Mr. Haviland. I don't know if he'll see this because he subs sometimes now, but he was my sophomore year history teacher, and low key, he was the best teacher ever, and I love him. Also, Miss Meanix, I love you so much.
What is the thing you will miss the most about Methacton High School?
Definitely hanging out with everyone, and you're gonna lose a lot of friends because everyone's going different ways.
Well, I miss the most. I miss the people the most. My guys.
Probably the school food. I actually think it's not that bad. Everyone hates it, but I think it's kind of good.
That's a hot take.
Probably the chirp accounts.
Yeah, a bunch of these friends over here, they won't be going to Pitt like me. They'll be going to other places, so, not seeing them for a while.
I'm going to miss my man, Nate. I'm going to miss my man, CK. I'm going to miss him. And maybe a little bit of Tyler, too, but I don't know.
Everyone sitting right here, I want to give a shout out to all of them, my best friends of all time.
Probably all my friends, honestly. That's got to be it, yeah.
Probably the friends that I made here. I mean, I'm not going to see any of them.
I think just being around my friends all the time, and just yeah, that's it.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight give me one last show. Loosen my mind from within before it starts to wear and thin. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm doing This is Magic Radio. Give me one last chance to show. Tell you what works deep inside. Deep inside my battered mind. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Leaving the outside. No, I can't get back in. No, I can't get back in. Leaving the outside. No, I can't get back in. No, I can't get back in. Mrs. Magic to and fro. Just let me be myself.
Perfect. That's perfect. Cut.
promise I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. took my love, took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older too. Take my love, take it down. Climb a mountain and turn around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, where the landslide bring it down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, a landslide will bring it down. Oh, the landslide will bring it down.
All right, duck, 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 goose.
School bag in hand, she leaves home in the early morning, waving goodbye with an absent-minded smile. I watch her go with a surge of that well-known sadness, and I have to sit down for a while. The feeling that I'm losing her forever, and without really entering the world, I'm glad whenever I can share her laughter, that funny little girl. Slipping through my fingers all the time, I try to capture every minute, the feeling in it. Slipping through my fingers all the time, do I really see what's in her mind? Each time I think I'm close to knowing, she keeps on growing. Slipping through my fingers all the time. Sleep in her eyes, stirring me at the breakfast table. Barely awake, I let precious time go by. Then when she's gone, there's that odd melancholy feeling and the sense of guilt I can't deny.
chocolates.
I mean, I'm sorry. I kind of left them at home, but don't worry. I'll bring them to the dance.
Feeling sleeping in the field again.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Maddie's podcast, and I'm here with
Angela Wang
and
Jake O'Neill.
And I'm Maddie Delp, and let's just dive right in. I'm going to start with something very simple. Just what's one thing you look forward to every day, whether it's seeing a teacher, a certain friend, a certain class, and maybe try not to say lunch. Or if you do, like, try to explain it.
Wandering the hallways with my friends, seeing my friends, going outside during lunch, the farm class, love photosynthesizing.
Perfect.
I know you said don't say lunch, but low-key it's lunch. I love lunch, and every Friday my table did like Sweet Treat Friday, where we'd bring in like food for the table, and that was always really fun.
Oh, that sounds sweet. What was one of the favorite ones that, like, top 3 sweet
Top
treats?
3s, Kira made mini cheesecakes and brownie balls. They were really good. And Kensley brought in like s'mores brownies one day. They were top tier.
Did you ever make anything?
I bought things. I'm not really a baker, but I tried. A for effort.
That's a really cool way to do something different. Is there any teachers, administration, anyone that you'd like to shout out or just give a thank you, whether it's just like your senior or all 4 years that you've known?
Jake's mom, Mrs. O'Neill, Laurie O'Neill, Miss Meanix, Mr. Walton and Savitt, farm class, and Mr. Urbasic.
Sweet.
Pretty much the entire science department. They were all my favorites, especially Miss Palmer, Mr. Walton. They were the best. And Miss Meehan, she's not here anymore, but she was the best.
Oh yeah, she was good.
Really
I miss
good.
her. We should email her.
Was she sophomore year English? Or
She was sophomore year. That's how Jake and I actually became friends.
Through Miss Meehan.
And
She was
then
great.
Jake broke his arm or something. And then
Yeah,
I had to
it's-
carry his bag.
We can go with that.
Now maybe dive a little deeper. What's like a big regret, whether it's not going to like prom or not talking to someone or something?
I think my biggest regret was not doing things when I had the thought, like, I would always put things off, like, I would procrastinate, so then I would never, like, get things actually done. Like, I'd get things done, but, like, there could have been so much more I could have accomplished. Yeah.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
I'd say not taking farming. I wanted to, but it didn't fit in my schedule, and the class looked so much fun. I wanted to take hydroponics so bad.
Yeah,
But
that looked fun on the Instagram. I was
Yeah.
like, damn.
You could have gone to the
post you guys
zoo.
got?
We
Uh-huh.
went to the giraffe. We fed the giraffes.
I have to do that for apes, though.
I know.
So.
And we got to touch the alpacas. They were so cute.
What?
Touch an
So
alpaca?
cute. There were a bunch of kids. One of our students, one of our friends, Anna, called a kid short. It was kind of funny because they were like elementary schoolers. But it was funny.
Did you guys play the musical instruments like by the alpacas?
No, we weren't allowed to. We were busy. We were
Oh.
feeding them. Yeah.
Makes sense. Did you buy any stuffed animals there or anything?
Yeah, I got a chicken. I got a chicken.
That would be something I would buy.
And his name's Cluck.
Oh, very, very unique.
Mhm.
Very. What's this? Fondest? Is it fondest?
Fondest.
Fondest memory.
My fondest memory in high school? No, yeah, it's pieing Miss McGruddy in the face at the homecoming pep rally. That was when I peaked, I'd say. That was the best.
Wait, was that this year?
That was this year, yeah.
Yeah.
Senior year.
I think I videoed that.
that was
I got
a
a
top
nice
tier
zoom in.
moment. That was revenge for AP Psych and vocab test.
My fondest memory was when who was it? Abel and
Vinny on
Vinny
the chair.
broke the chair sophomore year at Minithon, and like it was like a metal chair, and they just broke it, and I was like, oh my god.
Was that for the relay?
Yeah,
the balloon relay. There we go.
and they
Yeah.
They
sat
do
on
that
each
every
other.
year?
Yeah, but they didn't break the chair every year. And then I took a picture of it, and I got onto Minithon's like presentation. And because I just remember I captioned it sophomore year diff. on my private story, and then it got onto the slideshow.
Oh, that's hilarious. What will you miss most about being here? Whether it's just a painting on the wall or something.
I think like knowing everyone in like almost everyone in the building and like all the familiar faces and like also loitering in the hallways. Like I never went to class on time. Also being late every day. The office, shout out to the office ladies for giving me a pass every day. But yeah, I think I'll just miss like the people and like the community we have. Like my friends. Oh,
that happens.
It's like setting, or is it haunted?
Yes,
baby.
This is exactly what
Wait. Sorry, it was like a creepy sound. It just felt right. Continue. Or is that?
Oh, that's it. That's it.
I'd say the same thing, just knowing everybody, the community, having friends everywhere we go. Like, we pretty much know everyone throughout the school, I'd say.
Yeah.
So leaving that behind is going to be kind of sad. But we'll do the same thing at college.
Yeah.
So
You
we're
left
ready.
your mark.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Left our mark on the school.
Yeah, I peed in the corner. Just don't ask about it.
Marking your territory.
Yeah. Don't play.
What is one piece of advice you would give to a freshman?
The pool is on the 3rd floor. They told me that. And I believed it for, I want to say, 2 years straight. No one knows.
2 years?
Because we had COVID, so I didn't swim until like sophomore year. Mr. Musselman was like, yeah, there is no pool on the 3rd floor. I was like, oh, okay.
Wait, there's a 3rd floor?
No. That's the entire job. When we did like the Arcola walkthroughs, they were like, oh yeah, pool's on the 3rd floor. And I was always looking forward to swimming on the 3rd floor. And no one told me it's like
You
freshman
thought it was
year.
some like skyline, like.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, like,
like
Methacton's
infinity
elite
pool.
like that, yeah. And then like sophomore year, it's like, oh, when are we swimming on the 3rd floor? And everyone's like, is this
You're
kid
weird.
crazy? Like, yeah, this kid is crazy, actually. I believed it. I was very upset when I found that out, but pool's on the 3rd floor for all you confused freshmen.
Yep.
They, get involved. Like, you're gonna meet a lot of friends, meet a bunch of different people that you're not gonna meet in your class. So just like walk around in the hallways and see where that takes you. Like wherever the wind blew me, that's where I would end up in like coding club, programming club, and I was like, I don't know how to program. And then I just sit there and I'd be like, okay. But yeah, make friends. It goes so fast. May flew by. Didn't May fly for you guys?
It's June 1st tomorrow. Like
That's crazy.
Yeah.
End of 1 month. End of this month. Oh my god.
11 days till graduation. 12?
11. Also,
Ooh.
I feel like December to like April was just a blur. Like that went fast, and I was like, oh my gosh, we're graduating in like a month.
Yeah, like my birthday felt like it's not long ago. Like
Was it not yesterday? Like
literally like.
Wait, your birthday was yesterday?
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
No. So it's just like it feels so long ago. Like everything's so fast. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Especially the winter, just like.
Just these like moldy walls.
Oh, and the raccoon from last year.
Oh
in
my
the
god!
hallway.
And then we put up signs. I
was
put
the
up like
best.
so many signs under Mr. Walton's desk, and I was gonna see when he noticed, but
I
see every
forgot
day.
about that.
never noticed.
I know. Where was it? Was it like the math hallway? Like
Yeah,
It was
A
the
wing.
bathrooms over there.
Yeah.
There we go,
And then
okay.
have you seen?
Yeah, and then I like mass printed them and put them around the school.
Oh, we need another animal in here.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm joking. Not on record.
On to the next. Okay, this one's a little deep, but if you were allowed to add one thing to this place as a gift, what would it be?
Oh, that's hard.
More parking spots.
Yes, and maybe like we get to leave before the buses.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice.
And what would we add?
I say a massive statue of us
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
like have
Just-
you heard of Mount Rushmore?
with the 3 of us plus Jess. Of course.
Yeah.
I say we do that.
Yeah.
That'd be very fun.
This
Just add to the ambiance at the football game, like,
Yeah.
and then just the 4 of us in the corner. Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, I couldn't read for a second. Something you look back to that you're really glad you did, even though you weren't sure about it first, whether it was coding or.
Oh, running for whatever, like the class officers. I ran as a joke freshman year. I didn't think I was gonna get it, but here we are, 4 years in so deep, cannot get out. But yeah, it was a great way to meet people. It was fun.
Sweet.
I have the exact same answer. I did student council, Miss Palmer. Joined it sophomore year because our freshman year was like online, didn't really do anything. The homecoming was kind of like preset. But after that, like I just stuck with it. It was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, join student council. Go Stuco.
Woo! Well, I already know the answer to this. You guys participated in extracurricular things, activities or clubs. Give your favorite memory from one of those.
All right, I'm gonna go with just the entirety of planning and doing homecoming for student council. Like that was top tier, especially the pep rallies. Like that was very entertaining. It made it all worth it. It's stressful, but it's definitely worth it.
And like Spirit Week.
Oh, Spirit Week too. Like that's fun. And calculating points and the food drive too. Just all of student council. I'm a walking student council advertisement. Like go Stuco.
I think the trauma of planning prom. No.
That was rough.
When we made like a bunch of centerpieces in my house. We made like 80 and then filled 700 bags. But my favorite memory was when the muffin fundraiser got shut down, and then I was like, justice for the muffin. So I said, walk out at 11:15, and that's when midterms ended for everyone. So I took a video of everyone leaving the school, and I was like, whoa, look at the support for the muffin fundraiser.
Free Muffies 2023.
Was that this year?
It was
Last year. I feel like I remember that. Something with muffins.
Yeah, justice for the muffins.
How do you think you guys will feel when your name is called out at graduation? Whether it's like accomplished, sad, whatever emotion, yeah.
I feel like I'll be zoned out during graduation and like I'll lag. Like they'll say Jake O'Neal and I'll be like, oh, it's time. I don't think I'll have time to have an emotion. I'll be like, oh, let's go. Let's get out of here.
I think I'm gonna trip. Like, I was just walking up the stairs and I was like, this is where I tripped yesterday. And then I tripped again.
Oh, which one's the eerie sound? I always mess it up. That one? Okay, dark was eerie.
Did it feel eerie?
It did.
I watched Boyertown's graduation live stream
That's
last night
eerie.
because I went there before here, and like
I'm
so many
sorry.
people like they like shake the hand, you grab it, you take a picture. You're gonna take a 0.5.
Are you reading the name swag? Okay. I'll just take a picture.
Everyone.
We split it in 4s, so we have the office suites. So I'm gonna say some names wrong on purpose.
Please do like Jack O'Neill for me, please. I'm begging.
Laurie's son.
Laurie's son? Oh yeah, that's foul.
Are you gonna do?
I don't know. I might like. I should take a picture probably, just for like the memory of it. Like, I don't like disrupt the actual graduation. Like, I'm not gonna do the worm on the stage. Or
I'll do the worm on the stage.
No, I can't do the worm. I'd break my spine.
This was a joke. I'm joking.
I feel like Will like do a backflip or something.
We definitely should.
Yeah.
He should.
That'd be fire.
I'm like excited to try on with the cap and gown. That looks really fun.
I feel like it's. Are you gonna get a graduation like headband thing?
Oh, the thing on TikTok Shop.
Yeah. Because low-key, I might be getting one.
What is that?
It's like a headband, so like
It
it
doesn't
sits
look
on your
stupid.
head. Because
It like folds it in so
Yeah.
it looks like a like it makes it look like it is in the movies.
yeah.
If that makes sense.
It doesn't, but I'm just pretending like I understand.
Okay,
Like
okay.
yeah, it's like it's not pointy. It's just like sits like it's
It
just a
sits on
circular-
your
It
head.
just sits on your head.
Oh,
But
okay.
it looks better. If for your hair, it would probably work better
And
too.
for my grad cap, in my pictures, I pushed all my hair down. There's like 2 wispies going
Yeah.
straight from
So
my
if you
eyes.
did
I'm like,
that, it would
okay.
just sit on the back of your head.
Wait, low key.
But you would have to wear a headband. But like, it's so you.
It's like
Oh.
black or brown. so
Grad headband TikTok shop added to the notes app.
yeah. You do things in notes too.
I love notes.
Oh my gosh, I will just write every single thought that I think down, like,
Yeah.
and it's like by camera, flash drive, grow long hair. Like,
Long hair is crazy. I have my college to-do list running. Like, it's
Really?
actually atrocious.
I remember when I got broken up with, and it like
God.
scared me into poetry. Like I started doing poetry in my notes app, and I was like, "What is going on with me?"
Okay, Shakespeare.
Call me Shakespeare. Like analyze this in lit.
I'm just glad I'm not the only one that does that.
I think it's like universal. Everyone has their notes app, right?
Yeah.
I have an app that's called Tick tick or something. I don't know.
Tick.
And it makes a noise when you accomplish it, so that's why I use it.
That's
I only do
cute,
it for the
actually.
noise.
I love the satisfaction of checking a box on a checklist.
Mhm.
It makes it all worth it.
Yeah, I always make to-do lists every single day, but I just make a new one every single day. But every single day, it's like the same things on it, like homework assignments or something, like the finals.
Okay, OCD. I see you. I see you.
It's bad. Do you have a favorite subject and a favorite teacher?
Biology. Any science, and then Mr. Wallen or Miss Palmer. Hands down.
I agree.
I don't know what my favorite subject is, but it'd be like Walton and Phoenix. Yeah. Those were good classes. I loved bio.
Period 5 AP Bio was the reason
Yeah.
I came to school last year. It was so much fun.
I was so bad at it, but it was so fun.
I miss our lab table. Did we do anything right?
Sarah did everything
Yes,
right.
Sarah did it right. That was fun. I missed AP Bio. I'm still mad at dialysis tubing for that one lab. Like, I could not tie those
I had
bags.
to tie everyone's bags. I think I was the only one who was able to tie the bags, so I tied like 50
No,
bags.
because they make your hands smell funny afterwards. It was like, ugh. I hated it. It was rough.
What was the biggest challenge here in high school?
Honors chemistry. Hands down, honors chemistry. Biggest regret, should have never taken the class. D was waiting the same. Worst grade I'd ever gotten in high school. Dropped my GPA so much. Oh my god. Honors chemistry.
I'd say, wait, how was the question phrased? Like, biggest regret it was?
What was the biggest challenge
Biggest
here in high
challenge.
school?
Not a regret, but definitely a challenge was AP Psych. Those vocab tests killed me. It was like word for word. I'd be studying those nights. Oh, when they came on the same day as like a bio test or like a lit test or something, not a lit test, or like a math test, like that was wipe out. Bad nights. But no, I think the hardest was studying for AP Psych.
Wow.
Not nearly as bad as honors chem though. I'll give you that. You had it worse.
Hey, Ashley Drake. You got it!
I got it right.
Sure. Well, we're already talking, so. Just like sit under the table or something. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Just come in, Ashley. Just sit on the ground. I'm not even halfway done, but I guess that's good because the longer the better, so if anything, good for us. Can you move back up just so? Okay. How do you feel you have grown / changed throughout high school? Whether it's different phases or like aesthetics.
Oh, yikes. There's a lot that went on there.
Your Canada sweatshirt days.
Oh, that was middle school, and then that actually never happened.
Jake wore the same
No.
day.
So actually, that's not real. She is gaslighting you all. That era never happened. I don't even know what Canada is. I've never heard of it. So personally, I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
thought you were Canadian. Like I literally thought you were Canadian exchange
You have the
student.
wrong guy. I don't know what Canada is. I do not claim that whatsoever.
Okay.
What about her? Did you have any?
Did I know you in middle school, Wang?
No, I just remember you wearing a Canada shirt, and I was like, he really likes Canada.
If that was the mark I left in this school, like I'm the Canada kid, I'm done. Like that is absolutely atrocious.
Like my hair, I had so many like different haircuts, like, and they were really bad. Like,
Didn't you have pink?
I had purple, then pink, then like I was a ginger for a little bit. I was red. Like
They didn't actually look bad. They were just fine. The middle part though.
I had a side part for the longest time, and that was like the worst decision I've ever made in my life. Like, well, I'm naturally like I have a side part. Like I naturally have a side part. I part this every morning. Like I part every morning
Manually.
Yeah, with like a comb.
Oh. Favorite? This one's a tough one. I'll give it to you. Top 3 favorite school events.
That's really hard.
I know it was a 1, but I'll let you guys choose 3.
Post prom.
Yeah, post prom hands
mini
down.
fun. And
Graduation.
Graduate? No.
No, I can't say that. It feels
I
wrong.
don't know.
I'll go for my third SE homecoming pep rally. So because that's always so fun for student council. Like I love that.
Yeah, it is fun.
Oh no, Mr. Methacton.
Oh, Mr.
That's,
Methacton was
that's,
good. Yeah.
That's top tier right there. Mr. Methacton's the best.
And they spelled Will Schaefer's name wrong like 5 times.
It happens.
That's okay. It's funny. It's funny.
You get an A for effort.
You know,
Maybe
there's a
B
lot of
plus for
different
effort.
ways to spell Schaefer, so I understand.
How do you spell it?
Willis?
SCHAFFER?
No, F-E-R.
Oh, just one F. That's why I got it wrong too. I'm a fake fan. Okay.
What impact did your friends have on your high school career?
A big one.
A huge one.
Shout out to Summer Mello and Krisha Shinde. They low-key saved me.
Shout out to all my friends, the academy, my parents.
It's crazy.
Any last words to tell anyone? Shout outs, anything?
It's hard. It's a big question. Shout out to Mr. Wallen because he's just the best teacher. My favorite. And Miss Palmer, of course. She's
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing and remove your hats for the playing and singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, it proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on this beautiful afternoon. I am Dr. Deborah Euchre, principal of Methacton High School, and it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you to the commencement exercises for the class of 2024. We gather today as members of the Methacton family have done for the past 60 years to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduating class. Getting to this moment has been a collective effort from all those present and watching today: parents, relatives, friends, teachers, administrative, school board members, and most importantly, the members of the class of 2024. The class of 2024 has demonstrated a commitment to education and a passion for learning. They have carried on the tradition of excellence we have come to expect from Methacton graduates. Today, we celebrate their achievements and honor the hard work they have put into the past 13 years. As we mark this milestone achievement of high school graduation, it is awe-inspiring to pause and reflect upon the accomplishments of the class of 2024. Members of the class of 2024 have earned scholarships and grants in excess of $23,532,249 to further their post-high school education. 39 students represent the top 10% of their class in academic achievement and boast a 4-year cumulative average of 99% or higher. 14 seniors have been recognized as national merit finalists, semifinalists, and commended students. 87% of our students have chosen to further their education beyond high school. 10 graduates of this class have elected to enlist in the military after graduation to serve our great nation in the armed forces. Those students are Ryan Bove, United States National Guard; Aiden Fife, United States Coast Guard; Michael Interante, United States Coast Guard; Ryan Jackson, United States Army; Jake Kalau, United States Navy; Daniel Kerr, United States Coast Guard; Timothy Lee, United States Army; Colin O'Neill, United States Marines; Joseph Simcoe, United States National Guard; Liv O'Neill Wallace, United States National Guard. We thank you for your future service and sacrifice on our behalf. Six % of this class will enter the workforce immediately after graduation, strengthening the economy of our community, country, and beyond. During their 4 years at Methacton, members of this class volunteered for a collective 3,500 hours of service to our community. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. J.V. Gravenese, Director of Pupil Services and former principal of Methacton High School. Dr. Gravenese had an impact on many of your lives. I invited her here to speak today so she has an opportunity to address you one final time.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much, Dr. Euchre, for including me as part of the ceremony today. I cannot tell you how much it means to me to have the opportunity to say goodbye to this very special class. I know we're not supposed to have favorites, but the class of 2024 has certainly earned that spot in my heart. Seniors, and I guess we can only use that title for a few more minutes, our soon-to-be graduates, I want to thank you for all that you did, not only for Methacton, but also for me. You brought joy into our lives and are leaving Methacton a far better place than when you arrived. My wish for you as you leave Methacton, I wish that you could see yourselves the way that we see you. I want you to think about the people that are here with you, the ones in the stands, the ones watching online, and the ones that contributed to getting you here today. Everyone that is here for you today loves you. Your teachers love you, even Mr. Maida. As teachers, nothing gives us more joy than to see things click for you, to witness your success and growth, and to see that you've made it to the finish line. The people in the stands today, the love, the pride, and the journey of watching you grow into who you are today has been one of the greatest joys of their lives. I truly wish you could see yourself through the lens in which they see you, to know how loved you are and how much you mean to all of us. For moving forward into this next chapter of your life, I have just a few pieces of advice. Number one, I want you to think back to the confidence and excitement that you had in elementary school. Whether it was trying a new instrument, conquering field day, or preparing yourself for outdoor ed, you approached these firsts with pure excitement and confidence. That still lives inside you. Find it and apply it to all of the new firsts that you are about to experience. You have a blank canvas before you to do whatever it is that you want. Know that everyone here today not only believes in you, but also knows with certainty that anything that you put your mind to is possible. Number two, people matter. Put down your phone and be present with them. Please remember that this is what is real, not necessarily what people post on social media. Time goes by way too fast, and while it may not have necessarily felt fast for you, I know the rest of us here cannot believe we are actually here at graduation. It's surreal. These years have flown by, and with every year that you get older, it feels like time goes faster. Knowing this, give your time and attention to those who matter. Lastly, it is never too late to be kind to someone. Today is not the last time you're going to see your classmates. Even though you're going to grow up and start your own lives, you are going to run into these same people at your child's soccer games, at the grocery store, or possibly even work. Be nice to every human you run into. They deserve it, and so do you. Class of 2024, I hope you take the lessons you've learned here at Methacton and carry them with you through your life. May you always remember the words of Christopher Robin. Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you'll ever know. Class of 2024, I wish you all the best and cannot wait to see all the amazing things that you're going to do. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Gravenese. Class of 2024, today is a day of celebration and reflection, a day when we honor your hard work, your perseverance, and your triumphs. It's a day to look back on the journey that brought you here and to look forward to the bright futures that await each of you. Today, think about what it has meant to be a Methacton warrior. As I stand before you, I am reminded of the words of Nelson Mandela, who once said, "The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall." Graduates, you have faced challenges and obstacles, and yet here you sit, victorious. Whether it was the stress of exams, the uncertainty of the future, or the personal struggles that tested your resilience, you have shown the heart and spirit of a true warrior. You have risen every time you fell, and for that, you should be proud. Being a warrior is not about winning all the time. It's about confronting obstacles head-on with courage and determination. It's about having the strength to keep going even when the path ahead seems unclear or daunting. It's about supporting your fellow warriors, standing together through thick and thin, and lifting each other up when the weight of the world feels too heavy to bear alone. You have demonstrated this warrior spirit in countless ways. In the classroom where you pushed through tough subjects and long nights of studying, on the sports fields or on stage where you showed teamwork and dedication. In your communities where you have given your time and energy to make a difference, and perhaps, most importantly, in your personal lives where you navigated the complexities of growing up in a world that is constantly changing. As you move forward into this next chapter of your lives, remember that the warrior spirit you've cultivated here at Methacton will serve you well. Life will present you with new challenges, but I have no doubt that you will face them with the same bravery and resilience you've shown during your time here. Whether you're heading to college, starting a job, serving our country, or exploring new opportunities, carry with you the lessons you've learned and the warrior spirit that helps define you. You are prepared, you are strong, you are warriors. And just as importantly, you are compassionate, thoughtful individuals who have the power to make a positive impact on the world. Use your strength not just to achieve personal success, but to lift others up, to fight for justice and equality, and to create a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. In closing, let us take a moment to reflect on the journey that brought us here and the warrior spirit that has guided us. Let us celebrate your achievements, your growth, and your future. And let us remember the words of Nelson Mandela, knowing that each fall is an opportunity to rise again, stronger, and more determined. Congratulations, class of 2024. The world awaits your warrior spirit. Please join me in giving a round of applause to 2024. Today, two members of the class of 2024, the class president and the specially chosen voice of the class, will address their classmates and mark this occasion with personal reflections of their time here at Methacton High School and the excitement of the future ahead. At this time, I am pleased to introduce Angela Wang, the voice of the class of 2024.
Are there any bus riders still in the building? Are there any bus riders still in the building? Hey, you, in the green cap and gown. Are you sure you're not a bus rider? Okay, all clear. Shout out Miss Lynn. Oh, shout out Miss Lynn. We love you. We finally did it. After 12 long years, we finally completed the first Spirit Day with full participation of the class. In those years, we grew, we laughed, we cried, and we broke some chairs. Some of you may know me as Angela, but others may know me as the girl with the donuts or the girl who always wears that pink roller. I may be standing at the podium today, but if anything, I'm just another student. I'm just an ordinary person. I haven't found the cure to cancer, solved world hunger, or even figured out how stoichiometry really works. Sorry, Mr. Lee. In reality, we're all just people, ordinary people. But over the last few years, we had the honor to really get to know each other.
Okay, maybe we were robbed of our first year. I don't know how well our muted black screens were getting to know each other in those dreaded breakout rooms. But still, throughout the years, we waved to each other in the hallways, we had our friends, our lunch tables. We have watched several generations of ducks in our pond, and then heard several announcements about leaving the ducks alone. And we can't forget the Brian Fitzy concert. But at least the ice cream was good, right? Today's quote comes from Bob Dylan and not Brian Fitzy. Take care of all your memories, for you cannot relive them. And although this very moment will just become a distant memory, I like to try to relive our Methacton experience. Remember when YouTube Rewind was a huge thing in 5th grade with Jake Paul and Alyssa Violet and everything? Well, let's create our own Methacton Rewind. Over our final weeks of school, I've heard many people saying that they're relieved to finally get out of Methacton, that it's finally over, which is fair. Our first year of high school, freshman year, if you could even call it that, was on our laptops, and I'm not sure how much learning we really did. Some of us entered hybrid, but we were still looking at the same black screens along with maybe 3 other people physically in class. During our sophomore year, our first homecoming was at 6:30 p.m. on a Wednesday in the middle of the Elmwood Park Zoo. At our first mini-thon, we broke a chair. In junior year, our muffin fundraiser for prom was shut down as we were in crippling debt, justice for the muffins. And as we progress into the next chapter of our lives, all the little moments, the lunch table talks, dripping wet hair in the dead of winter from our favorite gym class activity, swimming, and accidentally taking all the wrong turns and being coincidentally late to class, all these little moments are going to be remembered on this fancy piece of paper and maybe our slightly crooked graduation picture on Grandma's fireplace. But together we have made lasting memories. The time we spent together has molded us into who we are today. The stories we passed down that came from this very building with its slightly poor air circulation will be the stepping stones to our bright futures ahead. The other day, I found myself in a crisis with my friends, and I'd like to ask you all the same questions. Are we ready to move on? To let go? If you look left and right, in front and behind you, this will probably be the very last moment that we as a class are together in one spot at the same time. The last moment we recognize almost everyone in the building. Many of us have watched each other grow up from kindergarten. We were once scared freshmen, afraid of all the tall seniors with beards, to being the tall seniors with beards. I'm looking at you, Sorge. There was a point in time where we were first graders afraid of fourth graders, to being fourth graders afraid of eighth graders, to being eighth graders afraid of ninth graders, and then we were ninth grade afraid of 12th graders. And now we are the 12th graders. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't the 12th grader still afraid of whatever the future brings. I'm sure we all felt the pressure of making huge life decisions that will affect us for the rest of our lives. We find ourselves constantly second-guessing ourselves, thinking, is this the right decision? And I don't know how qualified I am to say this because I'm not. And like you, I'm only 18 years old. But everything will be okay. As we reflect on our amazing Methacton education, I'd like to give us one final pop quiz, and I encourage all of you to think to yourself what 5 plus 5, 6 plus 4, and 5 times 2 all have in common. I'll give you guys a second. They all equal 10. I think we get caught up thinking about the right way to get somewhere. We're always scared that we're gonna fill out that wrong bubble. We're scared of rejection or failure, but even in math, something so structured, there will always be different approaches. I think failure and rejection are often misjudged because they really do make us stronger. There are multiple ways to get to 10, even if you need to throw in your exponents, parentheses, or make a really, really long equation. Don't forget PEMDAS. But believe me when I say you will get to your 10. So many of us are stressed and frustrated that we don't know our purpose. But if you take anything away from today, besides my bad jokes, your grades don't define you. Your successes don't define you, and neither do your failures. I want you to think back on the worst test you've ever taken. I'm sorry, we're rehashing some trauma. Think about how it made you feel in the moment, but how it eventually became such a minuscule aspect of your high school experience. So what? Maybe you did fail that chem test, or bomb that gov test, or maybe you aced them both. I really wish I was you. The most important thing is that if you are hearing this right now, you exist. And if you exist, you can always find a purpose, and you can always do something good. I wish I had the opportunity to know each and every one of you, but I hope we can all share a munchkin after this. Just remember, do what makes you happy and embrace those around you. Today, we are celebrating an ending that proceeds into a new beginning, a commencement. Our journey has just begun. There's no way to tell where we'll be in 10 years, 10 months, or even 10 days, so why worry? Cherish each moment, make your memories, take your pictures. Remember your time at Methacton, the friends you've made, and the teachers and staff who've impacted your life. The small, silly memories that you have made along the way. And most importantly, don't forget to make your SMART pass. As long as you keep an open mind, no matter where the wind blows you or how many redirections and obstacles you encounter, you can live a life you want to, a life where you feel fulfilled. Let's remember this moment and take a 0.5. Sorry, give me a moment. Getting the angles. And we'll do one more. Congratulations to the class of 2024.
Thank you, Angela. At this time, we will recognize several groups of distinction amongst the members of the class of 2024. Through exemplary accomplishments in scholarship, service, leadership, and character, students in our first group of distinction have earned memberships in the National Honor Society. Will the members of the National Honor Society and their parents please rise and be recognized by our applause? Students in our next group of distinction have risen to the highest level of accomplishment in their respective areas of study and have been recognized by membership in the National Art, Tri-M National Thespian, and North Monco Technical Career Center Honor Societies. Will those Honor Society students and their parents please rise and be recognized by our applause? A significant number of our students are recipients of scholarships and monetary awards to continue their post-high school graduation. Will all students who have earned scholarships and their parents please rise and be recognized by our applause? In May, we recognize students who received academic and special awards and honors, as well as Eagle and Gold Award distinction. Will all those students and their parents please rise and be recognized by our applause? The class of 2024 are to be commended for their many accomplishments. We thank them for sharing their varied talents and leadership skills with the entire Methacton community. I am now honored to introduce Ms. Jennifer Cankro, President of the Methacton School District Board of School Directors, who will introduce recipients of the Methacton M Award.
Thank you. The Methacton School District M Award is given to those students who have, over all 4 marking periods in their senior year, maintained a collective academic average of 93% or better. I ask the recipients of the M Award to please rise and be recognized by our applause.
Thank you, Mrs. Cankro. A long-standing tradition at Methacton, begun by the class of 1978, is the signing of the honor book by selected members of the class. Those who sign the book have been selected by a team of Methacton High School teachers on the basis of service, commitment, and spirit to their class, and to the school spirit exhibited over all 4 years. Additionally, a member of the graduating class is asked to illustrate the signature page for his or her class. At this time, I'd like to recognize Bryn Grobe as the illustrator of the Class of 2024 Honor Book page. Bryn, please stand and be recognized. I will now call to the podium 10 members of the Class of 2024 to sign the Methacton Honor Book. When your name is called, please come forward and sign the book. Shane McQuaid. Taylor Lee. Preston Hull. Allison Conrad. Jake O'Neill. Jessica Gabel. Natalie Zabrowski. Michael Shriver. Anthony Dadazio. And Emma Schaefer. All right, one more round of applause for our 10 people who signed the honor book. I would like to take this time to recognize 3 amazing groups of people who have made today possible. Our dedicated faculty and staff members. These dedicated individuals shared their knowledge, wisdom, and compassion as they served as role models and mentors for our students. They have cultivated the warrior spirit and challenged students to take risks and rise academically, emotionally, and socially. Today would not be possible without the unyielding support and encouragement of the Methacton staff. Please join me in showing gratitude to all Methacton staff through your applause. The Methacton School Board of Directors works selflessly to make Methacton an incredible place to learn, work, and grow. We are so privileged to have a board of school directors who are devoted and dedicated to the students of this district. All of the outstanding curricular and extracurricular opportunities are a product of their hard work. Please join me in a round of applause honoring the members of the Methacton School Board. The final recognition I would like to give this afternoon is to the members of the Methacton School District Administration. Under their leadership and supervision, the class of 2024 has been able to grow to the best possible versions of themselves. On behalf of the entire administration, I wish the members of the class of 2024 the best life has to offer. May your journey through life be filled with happiness. My final duty to the members of the class of 2024 is to formally state the following. Dr. Zerbe, Superintendent of Methacton Schools, I present to you the class of 2024. As the principal of Methacton High School, I certify to you that the members of the class present here today have satisfactorily completed all academic requirements established both by the Methacton Board of School Directors and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I would now like to welcome Dr. David Zerbe, Superintendent of the Methacton School District, to share his remarks to the class of 2024 and to complete the chain of official certification.
Principal Euchre, school board directors, teachers, staff, parents, family, and friends. This is an outstanding Methacton class, an extraordinary group of young adults that we are all so very proud of. You are the Methacton High School graduating class of 2024, and we are so very honored to celebrate this day with you. The venture among Lower Providence Township and Worcester Township to construct a school on this very ground a little over 50 years ago laid the foundation for future opportunities, hope, and promise for thousands of young adults. That venture later emerged as the Methacton School District, where 50+ years of graduates can now, with honor, distinction, and pride, call themselves Methacton alum. Graduates, while you are soon to be on your way to an array of opportunities, you must never forget those who inspired you, that supported you, that taught you, and that helped you become the individual you are today. I challenge each of you to go out in this world and make your mark, follow your passion, make a difference. But stay grounded and always remember, this is your home and you're always welcome back. And now, Methacton High School class of 2024, I'd like to make this day official. By the powers vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and as Superintendent of the Methacton School District, I hereby affirm that you have met all the criteria required for graduation and confer upon you a Methacton High School diploma with all the rights and privileges accorded to it. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Zerbe. Ladies and gentlemen, I will now read the names of the class officers and the voice of the class of 2024 as they are issued their diplomas, after which the officers will be rendering the names of the graduates as they come up on stage to receive their diplomas. School board members will be presenting the diplomas to our graduates with the assistance of our class officers. We respectfully ask that you hold your applause until all the names have been read, so that each family may hear the names of their own child. This is the culmination of 13 years of hard work, and we want to make sure that you hear your child's name. So please make sure you hold your applause until the end. If everyone would please take their places. President of the class of 2024, Caitlin Fan. Vice President of the class of 2024, Angela Wang. Secretary of the class of 2024, Krisha Mesha Shindi. Treasurer of the class of 2024, Gia Dedia. And the voice of the class is already called. It is Angela Wang. Let's give them a round of applause.
Right here, folks. Right here.
Alexa Marie Abreu Tejada.
Douglas James Agatone.
Edison An.
John Maher Claudius.
Nora Leanne Alashevsky.
Paige Marissa Alashevsky.
Nathan Alex.
Caitlin Grace Alexander.
Malia Serena Ali.
Nicholas Altieri.
Rashil Amin.
Gabriella Lynn Faith Angelo.
Adam Anuzelli.
Ashley Guadalupe Ascension Silva.
Kayla Jordan Atkins.
Tiernan Genevieve Aubrey.
Madeline Rose Baker.
Daniel Jordan Ballinger.
Kenneth Barber.
Usmani Berry.
Anne Bartow.
Christian Joseph Bauer.
Caitlin Cordelia Beecraft.
Jonathan Andrew Bean.
Aubrey Claire Bogard.
Casey Behan.
Nathan Belzer.
Angel Baltzar Benavides.
Brooke Elizabeth Ryan Matthew Berkheimer.
Brooke Elizabeth Bernhardt.
Ronnie Bahala.
Renee Elizabeth Blake.
Aiden Blank.
Robert Bobby Bone.
Tyra Bookard.
Ellie Booz.
Danielle Nicole Bordenero.
Levi Borkowski.
Ryan Stephen Bove.
Rachel Naomi Bauer. Matthew Bradigan.
Willem Matthew Brunn.
Tyler Burgess.
Sophia Gabrielle Busillo.
Andrew Philip Byrne.
McKenna Candello.
Juliana Carpia.
Madeline Roswitha Casatelli.
Giada Bella Catoya.
Gwendolyn Kaufman.
Mia Grace Chan.
Walter Liam Chawaga.
Crystal Chen.
Brett Cherishore. Janice Chung.
Ava Nicole Singeiser.
Benjamin Ryan Clark.
Layla Madison Conover.
Wesley Michael Conover.
Allison May Conrad.
Liliana Grace Costello.
Logan James Courtney.
Noah Colbreth.
Chad James Cummings.
Catherine May Cunningham.
Connor Michael Sinsilla.
Anthony Gennard Didazio.
Shriram Chowdhury Dadi.
Xavier Rohan Damadvandi.
Maria Jose Damian Godinez.
Caitlin Marjorie Dara.
Ethan Jeffrey Davis.
Rebecca Souza de Souza.
Anna Dadia.
James Corral de Haven II.
Noah Aaron Delfiner.
Anthony Joseph DeMichael.
Catherine Noel DeMontagne.
Lily Keller DeWan.
Kennedy Nicole Dizel.
Michael Robert DePrinzio.
Madison Delp.
Jake Lee Dahl.
Aaron Reed Donnelly.
Chaley Elizabeth Cross Donovan.
Jack Aiden Dowell.
John Zakai Dew.
Cole Dutton.
Ava Marie Edwards.
Noel Emerson.
Matthew Bradley Evans.
Ethan Maurice Every. Muhammad Waliola Fazali.
Elena Rochelle Fazzini.
Anthony Joseph Feliciani.
Chase Lewis Fisher.
Aiden Fitch.
Jack Coyle Fitzgerald.
Alexandra Ray Flores.
Sanaya Noel Ford Barkley.
Sasha Ashley Ford.
Austin James Frank.
Courtney Freese.
Connor Fries.
Aiden John Fife.
Jessica Marie Gabel.
Brandon Quinton Gala.
Daniel Gao.
Camilla Garcia.
Jalissa Garnett.
Kayla Ann Ginther.
Cameron Vive Giroux.
Kyson Godoy.
Angelise Giselle Gonzalez Peraza. Emerson Joe Gormley.
Jason Elliott Gottesman.
Will Christopher Gotthard.
Matthew Gravenese.
Alexander William Greenwald.
Bryn Patricia Lee Grove.
Fiona Rose Groshop.
Benjamin Grove. Grace Addison Griga.
Brina Rosemary Lee Goyada.
Ava Gwilliam.
Brenna Marie Haley.
Christopher Brian Haley.
Jared Hall Sanford.
Jeremy Ryan Hampton.
Kira Reese Hartman.
Ariana Elizabeth Heck.
Cora Grace Heiser.
Andrew Joseph Henrik.
Alexander Michael Herman.
Dylan Scott Herzog.
Peyton Holdsworth. Lucas Payne Horoho.
Sienna Hostetler.
Kenneth Preston Hall IV.
Casey John Humes.
Jalen Hunt.
Jacob Hurley.
Vincent Samuel Acovino III.
Ryan Interante.
Celeste Iorio.
Emerson
Ryan James.
Akram Jacob.
Charles Jacobs.
Gavin Jacobs.
Riel Jacobson.
Itzel Naomi Hymas.
Ashish Joshua Jayapratap.
Ashley Jin. Shivani Joshi.
Jake Kalal.
Kwaish Kapoor.
Gianna Marie Kavash.
Christian Andrew K.
Molly Claire Keegan.
Eliza K.
Tyler William Kelly.
Megan Elizabeth Kempster.
Olivia May Kearns.
Daniel Kerr.
Ava Grace Ketchum.
Ethan Michael Ketterer. Samantha Marie Kiernan.
Austin King.
Emily Sandra Kirschner.
Cole Alexander Klegger.
Cole Joseph Klegger.
Olivia Danielle Klein.
Emmeline Koch.
Stella Rose Calamego.
Madison Elizabeth Karpusky.
Nathaniel William Kulik. Ethan Kumar. Mayana Lacey. Hannah Martin Lake. Lucero Landaverde Gonzalez. Nathan Landis. Julia McKaylee Landsberg. Cole Alexander Larsenis. Ashton LaRoe. Nathaniel John Liano. Christian Liebold. Taylor Lee. Timothy Lee. David Alexander Levitt. Aiden Aaron Lickwinko. Alina Lynn. Seth Linden. Maxwell Little. Emily Diane Lochran. Nicholas Lombrano. Kira Elizabeth Lundell. Fiona Liu. Thomas Walter McConnell IV. Rogan Ian McKenzie. Kaylin Rose Mackin. Ava Sue Mancini. Isabella Rose Mandrakia. Augustus Joseph Mandrakia III. Aurora Martinez. Isabella Grace McCarty. Joseph Patrick McCollum. Colin McCoy. Sarah Elizabeth Baca McKillop. Tessa McNeil. Shane Michael McQuaid. David Neely. Dustin Michael Magella. Summer Evans Mello. James Ryan Menifee. Haven Victoria Merrill. Joelle Brianna Miles. Zachary Miller. Anna Louise Mongi. Lauren Anna Montgomery. Gianna Marie Morella. Damian Malars. Bethany Rose Murphy. Justin Marie. Monique Moraes Myers. Dwayne Mackay Myers Lilly. Cameron Emoja Negron. Patrick John Neary III. Nathaniel Joseph Negron Jr. Shreyans Nalutla. Ariana Nero. Kyla Ann Newbold. Susan C. Nove. Ryan Bao Nguyen. Tien Feng Nguyen. Henna Michelle Nuemi. Adelaide Charlotte Novia. Kensley O'Donnell. Colin O'Neill. Jake Austin O'Neill. Julia Elizabeth Osilis. Sonia Isabel Otero. Isaac Kiango Uthon. Alexandra Grace Pack. Sunny Peck. Nicole Sarah Payon. Jaden Bain Paris. Kaylee Elizabeth Parkinson. Tatiana Marie Parkinson. Aditya Pasumarthi. Krisha Amit Kumar Patel. Disha Kash Patel. Nandita Patel. Evan Joel Pellegrino. Owen Pellegrino. Isaiah Peoples. Anthony Patrick Perillo. Mia Pettin. Rachel Pettin. Ryan James Fan. Madeline Grace Polonsky. Walter Solkowski IV. Claire Quinn. Giovanka Ramos Robles. Kavya Rao. Sarah Vinod Kumar Rathod. Anna Catherine Reese. Sophia Elizabeth Rehak. Jillian Riley. Brenna Grace Reinhardt. Georgia Nadine Rembert. Joshua Retzlaff. Kendall Lauren Ricka. Taylor Richardson. Nyla Karen Ricketts. Jacqueline Rose Rizzuto. Jaden Robinson. Abel Robles. Emmanuel Rosendo Rodriguez. Carson Chen Retling. Gavin James Rose. Kira Marie Rose. Tori Elizabeth Rosen. Sydney Ross. Caroline Rosty. Owen Thomas Ravinsky. Tiago Alencar Rundle. Grace Catherine Rooser. Julia Renee Sala. Matthew Stephen Sala. Matthew Sandner. Leo Allen Sardella. Samuel Sos Sardo. Jordan Samir Savage. William Stephen Schaefer. Connor Tobias Schnars. Michael James Schreiber. Emily Claire Schwartfeger. Chevelle Marie Scott. Riley Seeger. Emma Sophia Schaefer. Deshaun Destale Shakes. Tarini Sharma. Riley Sheldon. Nathaniel Schufelt. Trip Scheidel. Daniel Franklin Seibel. Ethan Simard. Joseph Anthony Simcoe Jr. Erica Sincere. Dominic Joseph Scipia. Hannah Noel Smith. Nicholas Anthony Sorgini. Reese Morgan Sagliano. Layla Mariah Staten. Silas Joseph Stemler. Wyatt Blaine Stemler. Darliana Melissa Stefane. Stevenson. Mariah Elizabeth Stevens. Sean Storm. Akash Suresh. Raymond Ty. Jasir Taylor Barber. Kate Marion Thomas. Molly Ann Thomas. Atharva Thurot. Connor Lee Timberman. Arnav Tawari. Margaret Lindsay Toso. Julian Emilio Tochi. Matthew Jake Tornetta. Jordan Toth. Ryan Toth. Lucas Brandon Trevetti. Samantha Claire Van Horn. Nadia Rose Van Horn. Tristan Verano. Mia Serafina Wagner. Liv O'Neill Onaria Wallace. Jason David Walsh. Juno Walter. Victoria Washington. Cole Lewis Widensaw. Aubrey Kathleen Wells. Megan Ballard Wirtz. Braden Gardner Williams. David Manuel Williams. Rashad Williams. Madison Gray Wimmer. Hiba Zainab Yancey. Gabriel Hongtao Yang. Jason Yi. Akil Yaluri. Eric Ho Zhang. Natalie Alexis Zabrowski. Leah Zhang. Addison Margaret Zick. Rylan Jacob Zimini. Matthew Zographicus. Ashiana Zor. Philip Joel Zwarchowski.
How about one last round of applause for our graduates? Thank you. At this time, Ms. Caitlin Pham will present the class president's farewell address.
Did you know, according to Stanford, that over 40% of high school graduates can't remember who spoke at their graduation, and over 60% can't remember what the speech was about? So, chances are you aren't going to remember me or this speech in a few years. Or maybe not even after today. No offense taken. But allow me to properly introduce myself first. My name is Caitlin Fan, and I'm the president of the class of 2024. Good afternoon to our lovely parents, family members, teachers, administrators, members of the school board, honorable staff, and our remarkable body of graduating students. I also want to give a special shout out to my parents. Hi, Mom, and hi, Dad. Feel free to embarrass them over there in the bleachers. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the best childhood I could have ever asked for. I will forever be in debt to your selflessness and unconditional love for me and my brother to become the people we are today. I couldn't be prouder to call you my parents. I love you, Mom and Dad. I'm so grateful to be given this amazing opportunity to speak in front of the class today. And I'm incredibly proud of each and every one of you graduating here today. As a class, we've accomplished so much throughout our high school careers. I believe our achievements and various experiences have set us far apart from the rest of the classes. You might say that anyone could argue this about any class, and that I'm biased, so to support my claim, I called in a few expert teachers' opinions. Over the last few weeks, I've compiled a list of teacher responses to the question, how would you describe the class of 2024 in one word? Allow me to read this list aloud. We are rejuvenating, personable, diverse, resilient, boisterous, and my personal favorite, adequate. A very vague word, and I'm not too sure what was meant by it, but based on the consensus of teacher opinions about our class, as the inspirational poet and aspiring artist Kendrick Lamar once wrote, those previous graduating classes are not like us. The truth is that we are different. Let's recap the last 4 years of our lives at Methacton as living proof of this. In freshman year, we had to do online school because of COVID. And I know a lot of us enjoyed secretly sleeping during Zoom classes. Some of us more obviously than others. That is until you and the teacher were the only ones left in the meeting 20 minutes after class had already ended. But what quarantine really taught us, which many of us didn't realize at the time, was not only how to reflect on ourselves as human beings, but also the friendships we chose to hold close to us, the people we wanted to take on life with. Our freshman experience was unique as is, and it played a critical role in uniquely structuring the next 3 years of our lives. Then sophomore year came around, which many of you might know as part 2 of our freshman year, or even our real freshman year, because many of the things we didn't get to do during our freshman year, we had the opportunity to experience during our sophomore year. The surreal amount of enthusiasm during school events, like the homecoming pep rally and mini-thon, marked the first times our class was truly brought together after 2 years of isolation. Because the majority of us had our cameras off during freshman year, we weren't able to see what a lot of our classmates looked like. So, at the beginning of sophomore year, we finally got to see the top halves of everyone's faces. And even better, by the middle of sophomore year, we no longer had to imagine what the bottom halves of everyone's faces looked like. Junior year. I like to remember this year as the beginning of my senioritis, although many of my teachers didn't buy it. The rise of ChatGPT and other AI operating systems surely didn't help with that. Teachers, you didn't hear me say that. But the biggest obstacle of our junior year surprisingly wasn't the difficulty of the schoolwork or even the heavy workload, but rather the challenge of balancing personal activities, friendships, jobs, and simply life with school. This marked the start of our journey towards adulthood. Senior year was when conversations between our friends began to switch from, "What are you doing later today?" to, "What are you gonna do with the rest of your life?" Slowly but surely, the urgency to get our future plans figured out, as well as the magnitude of the reality of leaving our closest friends and family members, finally hit. Even now, the question, "What are you gonna do in the future?" for many of us remains. But that's okay, because that's the focal point of the journey that we're all about to embark on. Whether this entails going to college, trade school, the military, or straight into the workforce, the similarity between all of us leaving here today is that we're all beginning a new chapter of our lives, dedicated to determining how each of us will contribute to society. Even though right now it might seem like a lengthy and stressful process in which we will always be thinking about how every decision we make will affect our future, it's important to not forget to live in the present and cherish the time we have throughout our journeys before it's gone. Hey, remember that one statistic I mentioned at the beginning of my speech? I wouldn't be surprised if you forgot about it already. But if you did, the statistics didn't lie. You most likely will forget everything I've said up until this point. But let my parting words be the one takeaway you have from this speech. It's been a pleasure for me to reflect on our last 4 years of high school as it shaped the wonderful people we've become today. However, this speech isn't meant to be about the past, but rather the current moment. To put this in a TikTok way, maturing is realizing moments like these become memories of the past. And now it's our turn to decide what marks we want to make along the way. It will always be about the journey, not the destination. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time and attention. And finally, congratulations to the class of 2024 on finally graduating from Methacton High School. Graduates, please take your tassel and move it from right to left.
All right, one more round of applause for our graduates. Thank you, Caitlin. Will the choir please come to the microphone up front? And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join the members of the graduating class of 2024 in singing our alma mater written by the class of 1994.
Methacton, our alma mater.
All right, class of 2024, please have a seat. Parents and friends, as our ceremony. As our ceremony draws to a close, please take note. Our graduates will come off of the field and report to the cafeteria to pick up their diplomas. When that pickup is complete, we ask that you meet your graduate and other members of your family at the pre-arranged location. Please be mindful that we cannot have heels on the field as it punctures the turf. Please be careful by any cords on the ground. And now, one final congratulations to the class of 2024.